So I saw this tweet by Next Gen Stats saying Jalen Ramsey played pretty bad against DeAndre Hopkins, but I don't remember it being that bad. I just remember that one catch. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to pull up the film and break it down and see what really happened. But while I do that, make sure to subscribe to the Rams LAFB YouTube channel for the best Rams content out there. And now, let's get into the film room. The only time that the Cardinals tested Jalen Ramsey was when he was playing so far off in his zone coverage. Check this out. This is very soft zone. DeAndre Hopkins is going to get this ball on a quick little screen pass. Jalen Ramsey is all over it, sprinting down the field, meets him at the line of scrimmage right here. Head right into those hips, and he's driving forward with his legs. Great form tackle, flinging him out of bounds. And then check this out after the play. I love the confidence and the tenacity of himself just dancing. Love to see it. Now, this is cover 3 that the Rams are running right now. This linebacker is going to be in the middle zone. Jalen Ramsey at the bottom of the screen. He's going to be in the deep zone in the back. And then DeAndre Hopkins going to run just a little curl route, sit in the soft spot. Colt McCoy finds him. Backup quarterback can't even throw that one because that's an easy pass right in the soft spot of the zone. Jalen Ramsey is a little bit, he takes a bad angle a little bit, is able to adjust and get back into the play. DeAndre Hopkins with a huge stiff arm, but Jalen Ramsey is so strong, bringing him down. Check this play out from the end zone view. Colt McCoy throws the ball to DeAndre Hopkins, and then Jalen Ramsey, you can see that angle. He took a little bit too far to the inside, hands to the face, and really that kind of is a penalty right there. You can't put your hand into the face mask of Jalen Ramsey, but he is so strong and able to just take that arm and rip him down like a freaking WWE wrestling move. Again, they are only going to throw it to DeAndre Hopkins at the bottom of the screen here when Jalen Ramsey is playing so far off in zone coverage, because check out how physical he is. As soon as DeAndre Hopkins gets that ball, check out this break. Boom. Gets to him, throws him out of bounds so fast. Right here is when he starts his break off on the ball. Colt McCoy, the ball is like right here. And then as soon as DeAndre Hopkins gets that ball, he's got nowhere to go except out of bounds. And if you're not impressed with the physicality that you've seen from Jalen Ramsey so far, check out DeAndre Hopkins in a matchup against Troy Hill, the Rams cornerback number 2. He's trying to get his hands on him. DeAndre just throws him down to the ground, and then Jalen Ramsey sees this. Colt McCoy has already preemptively thrown this ball because it looks like he's going to be open in the end zone. Colt McCoy overthrows it though, and thank goodness he did, because look at Jalen Ramsey coming fast. Check this play out in real time. How quickly DeAndre throws him to the ground, and Jalen Ramsey sees it, diagnoses it. Woo! Colt McCoy just saved his receiver by throwing a terrible ball. This is great display of star power by the Rams defense. Aaron Donald right here is just going to blow up this play entirely. And check out Jalen Ramsey on the edge as well. He's got great discipline in the run game. Boom, Aaron Donald just throws that man right off of him. Blows up the play. James Conner has to go to the outside. Jalen Ramsey is right there ready for it. But Aaron Donald just took him down to begin with. And then check out Jalen Ramsey helping up Aaron Donald after the play. Boom. This is the one play that DeAndre Hopkins actually got the better of Jalen Ramsey. At the top of the screen right here, this is man coverage, as man as you can get. He is right on him. Check out the release. Boom. Jalen Ramsey staying with him the whole way. Keeps that outside leverage. He doesn't want anything on the inside. He knows he has safety help, and he's just working him on the sidelines. And then that ball, you can see it's right here in the air right now. It's going to be a bit underthrown. DeAndre Hopkins stops for it before Jalen Ramsey even gets his head around right about here. Jalen Ramsey gets his head around. That ball is already coming. DeAndre sees it before Jalen does, is able to make the catch. Jalen Ramsey is able to get him down, though, before anything significant happens after the catch. I mean, look at it. Arms wrapped all over. When Jalen Ramsey was lined up in man coverage against DeAndre Hopkins at the top of the screen here, this is typically what would happen rather than that last play that DeAndre won. Boom, get off right there. It's a great get off. He's going to the outside. Jalen Ramsey staying with him the entire way, keeping disciplined, eyes right on those hips, knowing exactly where he's going, keeping him out on the outside, and he is on an island against DeAndre Hopkins. And check this out. Colt McCoy going to get under pressure. Look to his backside, DeAndre Hopkins, that safety target, one of the best receivers in the entire league. That's the guy you want to throw to, right? Check out what Jalen Ramsey does to him right here. Boom. Gets on the ground. Look at that. DeAndre is trying to push off of Jalen. He doesn't give, and he is like a brick house. DeAndre Hopkins tries to push off of him, loses his balance, and falls to the ground. That is how strong Jalen Ramsey is. Absolute grown man strength. Man coverage again. Jalen Ramsey one-on-one on an island against DeAndre Hopkins. This is going to be just a 7-yard curl route. Check out Jalen Ramsey, keeping him on the outside. DeAndre just kind of runs to the outside by himself, gets that arm going on Jalen's outside arm, trying to push him out of the way so he can get to the inside and work towards that ball. But check out how Jalen Ramsey stays with him the entire way in that hip pocket, man. That is so tough against a big-bodied receiver like DeAndre. He ends up making the catch, but Jalen is all over it. He played it perfectly, and then the strength to drive him down the field after that catch. Look at this in real speed so you can see how fast everything is and how intricate he's running his route. Jalen staying with him, stay disciplined. That is really good cornerback play by Jalen. DeAndre Hopkins right here, one of the best route runners in the league. He's going to try to run a little swim move and get away from Jalen Ramsey, but check out the grip strength that Jalen has, not falling for this move right there. He's going to slap that outside shoulder of Jalen Ramsey, trying to get him off balance so he can run right past him. But Jalen does a good job of grabbing that inside chest so that he doesn't get a holding call. It's not illegal contact because you're still within that 5 yards, so you're allowed to do that. Check out what DeAndre does because of that contact. He falls to the ground. Look at the end zone view of this so you can see this in real speed. Right here, Jalen Ramsey working against DeAndre Hopkins one-on-one. Boom, you see that hand to the chest, and that's where he falls down. Check it out. Tries to slap that head down and go right past him. You can see that left hand in the chest. Grip strength like a freaking old man who has worked construction his entire life. DeAndre ends up falling to the turf, dude. And then the discipline in the running game. Jalen Ramsey, probably the best in the cornerback position playing the run. He's right here. DeAndre Hopkins is going to try to block him when we already know what's going to happen, right? James Conner gets that ball, bounces it off to the outside. Jalen Ramsey sees this. He knows he's got to get that outside edge because he's the last man to beat. The cornerback is the last man to beat before you go right into the end zone. Watch what happens. He gets to that edge, beats him, hands into DeAndre Hopkins' chest, throws him around, and then ends up making the tackle as number 33 of the Rams, Bobby Wagner, Leonard Floyd, all these guys around him, Taylor Rapp too, so he can get the tackle. Good discipline, man. So that's the tape, man. Yeah, it was a disappointing loss, but we got to appreciate the superstars that we have like Jalen Ramsey until the end of their careers, just like you watch this video until the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Rams LAFB YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys next time.